So here we have the 2022 Leaving Certificate Foundation paper, question 1. So it says there's 11 customers who were asked how long to the nearest minute they had spent in a particular shop. Their answers are shown in the stem and leaf diagram below. So you can see this customer here stayed for 6 minutes, this customer here stayed for 10 minutes, this customer here stayed for 10 minutes, this customer here stayed for 13 minutes because you've got a 1 and a 3. This person here stayed for 21 because you've got 2 and 1. This person here stayed for 25, and this person here you could say stayed for 30, or this person here you could say stayed for 30. Okay, so don't worry about the fact this is filled in. This is from a later part in the question. So all that was filled in was these first 11. Okay, so what's it say? It says write down the mode of the data. Okay, so you should know at this stage that mode is the same as most. So which value comes up the most common? You can see here we had a 6, here we had 10, 10, 10, then we had 13, 15, 16, 20, 21, 5 and 30. So the one that came up the most there was 10, and that was worth 5 marks. Okay, part 2. Work out the range for the data. So the range is when we get the biggest and we subtract the smallest. So starting off with the biggest in this case was 30. The smallest in this case was 6. So 30 take away 6 leaves you a 24, and that was worth 5 marks. Next you're asked for the median. The median is the middle value. Now they told us at the very start of the question that we were dealing with 11 people. So we had 11 people. So what we can do is we can start by crossing off the smallest and the largest. Then the next smallest, which would be 10, and the next largest, which would be 25. The next largest is 10 again. The next smallest, I should say, is 10. The next largest is 21. The next smallest is 10 again. The next largest is 20. And the next smallest is 13. And the next largest is 16. So we can see there we're left with 1 in the middle, and the one that we're left with has a value of 15. Similarly, if you take the number 11, if you counted in 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that was the blue ones. And if we went for the largest, this was the largest, and counted back 5, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would leave us with our middle value there, which in this case we know was 15. So again, let's go back and just check that. So we had a value of 15, and that was worth 5 marks. If we went back to our stem and leaf diagram, that's what I said at the very, very beginning. That value was drawn in there, so that's our 34. Value and added it in. We now need to get the mean of this. Now, there's only 4 types of average you need to know. You need to know the mode, which is the most. You need to know the median, which is the middle value, once all the data is put in order. You need to know the range, which is the biggest minus the smallest. And you also need to know the mean, or the sort. So take out your calculator, fill this in. So 6 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 13 plus 15 plus 16 plus 20 plus 21 plus 25 plus 30 plus 34. And if you add all them together, next part. So the next part, as I said earlier, had already been completed. So another customer was in the shop for 34 minutes. Complete the stem and leaf diagram to represent this customer's time. So that was worth 5 marks again. And the last part of this question asked us for the mean value. 16 minutes was the mean value from the original data, excluding 34. Find the mean of the data, including 34. So when we got our new, the mean is when we add everything and divide by the number of inputs. So what we need to do is we need to go back and add up all of the times that were spent inside in the square. You should get 210. That's for when you add everything up. You now need to divide by the number of inputs. We had 11 people. We added in this person here, so we have a total of 12 people. So 210 divided by 12 will give you your mean value, and your mean value in this case is 17.5. That was worth 10 marks this year. And that's the end of question 1.